What are you doing? Look how shitty it is outside, man. It's so fucking windy and starting to rain and all sorts. Yeah, sorry it's been a while, guys. There's been like literally no progress on this whatsoever. So don't get your hopes up. This isn't a video to do with the 3T. This is a day to play with the van. Because she's been neglected for a couple months now. I need to hurry up and finish it so I can clear all this shit out, because all this crap has to go in the van. So I'm going to get as much done as I can today and tomorrow. I'm going to be trying some different sliding door mods to see if I can come up with something better than what I had. I'm going to try fit an MA61 digital dash because I'm a fucking idiot, and I reckon it'll be funny. Admittedly, I think it'll look fucking awesome, and I really like the old school 80s digital dash look, so I think it'd be pretty cool to have in the vanny van. And I don't know what Saf's doing. She's just helping herself to exploring the van. And the Zay's here. Zazel, you're good buddy. Yeah, so get cracking, I guess. Now, one of the things I want to try do, it was one of the things I wanted to try when I was first modifying the van, is to get this strip and move it out. I want to see if I can anyway. I might not be able to. It might be like it's doable, but it might not come out far enough to miss the wider wheels and the flares that I want, because the wider wheels stick out about 30mm more than these ones. These ones are sort of flush with the wheel arch. So yeah, and as it is, this standard sliding door, if it'll open, it's not adjusted or anything properly yet. This is the problem with the standard doors and wide wheels. They just hit on that bottom corner. It's not much, but I mean, if I'm going to be having the wheels sticking out another 30mm, it's going to be pretty substantial. So I need the bottom of the door to space out, so this is like here. And I did have the bending mechanism I made to bring it out, but the problem was it's too many moving parts, it's too sloppy, I want something more refined, and I think spacing this out might be the go. So I'll play around with this and see what I can work out. Okay, this is a spare rail I have. It's not the best. It's pretty rough, but it's perfect for testing. So my idea is it needs to be spaced out 30mm, so to get it spaced out 30mm, I'm just going to have it so it's bolted in here. Like if you bend it out 30mm, say this is the van body here, this bit of wood. If I bend this out so it's 30mm away from the body, it just keeps going, and there's no way I'm going to have it stick out that fucking much at the end of the van. So what I'm going to do is have it go 30mm, and then right here where it's at the peak of 30mm spacing, I'm going to cut a V to try bend it in so it's up against the body a flush 30mm all the way along. Alright, so I've bent it at roughly where it needs to be, and obviously I need something to space the back of it, so I went and got some steel tubing just from the local hardware store, and I think this will be pretty fucking good, because I can just paint it later. Now I've just got to bolt this to this as a test fit, and then bolt this to the van, and I'm still not sure how to do that. I might have to go riv nuts on the tube and then put some bolts through the holes that are already in the body. Alright, this fits pretty nicely, considering it's just something I dodged up. Now all I have to do is work out how to get to the nuts on the back, and I'm probably going to drill big holes in the back here to get a socket in. These drill bits kick ass. Step drills, man. They're awesome for doing what I'm about to do. So I got the pilot holes drilled here on the back of this spacer. Just going to drill these out to fit these nuts. It's going to be a pretty decent sized hole, but this is going to be the only way to attach the rail to this. And then I'm going to have to put riv nuts in between all the gaps to mount it to the van. So yeah, fun times. Okay, they're all done. They're all done. Perfect. Perfect fit. Really shitty weather. Alright guys, that worked pretty fucking well, and it's bolted on now, so there is a bit of a gap between the rail and the metal beam, because as you can see in there, if I move my hand out the way, right where the bolt is on the rail, there's a little bit of a raised section, but that's fine. To fill that gap at a later stage, I can just put a piece of rubber or something there. Either way, once this is finalised and finished and bolted to the van, I'm gonna have to somehow make it not look trashy. Which, you know, might not be possible. It might look dodgy. It's fucking windy out here, so I apologise if the microphone's shit. On a list of dumbest things I've done to a vehicle, this is probably pretty up there. But honestly, once that's finished off and painted, it might not look too bad. If I can finish that off with some trim or something, that won't look too bad. That won't look too bad. This corner actually turned out a hell of a lot better than I thought it would as well. I'll give it a test run with the door. Okay, so these do stick out a bit more, which is perfect for when the bolt-on flares there. But yeah, the door could still be a problem. Let's have a look, I guess. Oh god. Shit. That is fucking close, and if I open the door anymore, it'll keep getting closer. And that's touching right there. But the door is open enough for me to get in there. It doesn't actually have to slide all the way. This is plenty of room for me to work. So what I'm thinking of doing is locking the door in the, maybe not the top mechanism, maybe I should just do it in the slider actually. Have something to lock it so it doesn't open any further than this. A stop. Unless I can space the mechanism out. I don't know, I'll mess around a little bit, but yeah, that's the wider wheel I wanted on the rear of this thing to match the flares, and then match the front because the front sticks out a bit. So, yeah, silly things, because at the end of the day it is just a Rahgo, but hey, I'm eventually going to have some fucking sign writing done on this thing to make it look like race livery, so got to represent my business well. I had to cut a notch out because the rail sticks out more now, but this door has to be painted anyway. The whole van's going to be painted. The rail extension is on there pretty good. All I have to do now is do the riv nuts on this thing before I paint it, so it actually bolts in properly and isn't just tech screwed temporarily. And finish off that section there. So I weld a plate in so that bolt actually bolts to something, and then this will be nice and sturdy. Should be good. Alright, this is what I've come up with. I mean, I am welding with a little welder and no gas. It's gasless with gasless wire. So I mean, even though it welds okay, it's really ugly, and it should clean up alright after a wire wheel and some paint. That's on like that. Then you do up the 4 nuts to make this one solid item, and then you attach this to the van by the riv nuts on the back here. I'm pretty happy with it so far. It works on the van too. I just had to modify the door a little bit.
Cut a notch out because the rail sticks out.
Alright, that is on there. It's bolted on there nicely. And it doesn't actually look that bad. Like, honestly, once that's painted, it's probably not going to look too bad. I do have this bit of trim for back there. I don't know if I can use it or not yet. It might be a shitty fit. Oh, actually, you know what? That looks like it's going to be a perfect fit. Something like that. You know, as long as it clears wheels and flares, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I'm going to pull it off and paint it now. I'm pretty stoked with how that goes in nicely and all that. It's as good as I can get it. I'm not exactly a master fabricator or welder, but it does the job. Cleans up alright. Now just got to prime it, let it dry, and then I'll see if I have some white. Primed. Looks good. Just need to paint it. And in the meantime, I'm playing with a Datsun grill that I got off of a ute at a Wreckers the other day. It's I have no idea what model ute it was. It was very old looking. Looked around the same era as an RN25 Hilux. But old Datto. I have no idea if this is the grill from it. It was just sitting inside it. So yeah, I've already trimmed one side to go around the headlight here. Let's get that center. Yes, I just need to trim the other side, and then I think this is the grill I'm going to settle on because I really like this one. I love it. So I'm going to trim it, do that while I wait for the primer to cure. There's still shit outside. And my workshop's just getting filled with fucking dirt and leaves and all sorts. So I need to finish this grill off, and then I'm probably going to head in. You know what? It needs a bit more trimming on this side, but I like it. I like it. Yep, just needs some refinement. Needs some refinement, needs some eyelids. Needs a nice badge. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Nah, not a fan of that. What do you reckon, Zay? Do you like the badges or no? Do you like the badges? They're good badges, aren't they? Yes, they are. Oh, good buddy. Needs a different badge. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the truck badge that was sitting there. Jaff badge could be pretty cool. Maybe not center because it looked like a big fucking nose, but offset Jaff badge maybe. Old high ace badge right in the center. I don't know if that would look better there or. I don't know. It's a bit too regal. I mean, I could always go something like this. Just 3D print a big Toyota T, or you know, that type of T right in the center there. Do some resin over it. Doesn't fit the grill very nicely though. It's not the right. Then again, it's not far off. Hey, I don't mind that one, eh? I don't actually mind that one. Alright, that one's a maybe. I mean, this one I still need to finish off, but an offset one maybe? A Hilux one? Yeah. It's not sitting very nice, is it? Yeah, it'll give us a rough idea. No, I don't know if no, I don't like the offset. I think it needs one in the center, eh? I got these as well. And I don't have blue tack. This is cool. Coaster. Fucking talking about Rahgo, imagine this one. It's a bummer it's not good condition. Could paint it though, could strip all the chrome off and paint it. RN25. RN25? That one's not bad. I liked the other pointy one better, but I honestly think the best looking one. I honestly think the best looking one was this. Pretty sure this is high ace or potentially coaster. I don't remember. But I liked this one. Mounted up high. Bit wonky. I don't know, I'm pretty sold on that badge, eh? Yeah. Yeah, it's coming together. Alright, I'm gonna finish this off tomorrow, see if I can get it all mounted.
The next day.
Wow, look at all this shit. Look at all this shit everywhere. It got really fucking stormy last night and really fucking windy. I have to sweep all this up later. What a pain in the ass. No, today we're gonna finish this thing. I'm gonna go see if I have some white spray paint. If not, I'll paint it black. Let it dry through the day and then mount it. While I'm waiting for it to dry, I'll finish playing with the grill. Yeah, I really like that grill. Still not sure whether to cut this top section off to have it so it sits in. Make it look silly, I don't know. Okay, a bit of trimming and I did get it to sit in there, which is good. I just got to work out how to mount it properly now. This section here, I'm not quite sure what to do just yet. I thought if I could get a piece of metal to go across all the way and then up into the corners, kind of like angry eyelids. It'll hide all this, fill in that bit. But yeah, at least it sits in there nicely. It's actually a really nice grill for this van. I'm going to use the existing holes here as mounting points. I've just pulled these little clips out, which usually sit in there, and the plastic panel that goes here clips in. I'm going to use the middle one as a mounting point for the grill, or middle ones, and the side ones as mounting points for the aluminium strip to go over the grill first. So what I'm doing is I'm using these things so I can use Phillips head screws, and I'm filing out the holes so they're square. Alright, one's in. I thought I had more new ones, but I don't, so I'm gonna have to go to Sprints quickly, get another pack of these things, and then we'll have mounts for the strip and the grill. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. This is just mocked up for the minute. Yeah, I'd say the van looks pretty pissed off now. Oh, that's funny as. Alright, so it's just the bit of aluminium that I was working on. I've cut these angles here. I just have to finish filing it up to that line that I scribed down there to get it nice and straight, and then work out mounting points in the corners because these aren't mounted here. Alright, so other than cleaning up the edges on this strip and then cleaning it's basically done. It fits nicely. The grill, other than some filing on where it's been cut up, is pretty well finished. So I guess now I just got to take the headlights out because I need to cut these off to make the grill fit better. So cut those off. Really, I should probably paint this black, sand it and paint it. So I might do that too. Clean all this up, paint it black, and then it should look $1,000,000. Best wife ever. She brought me a coffee. Alright. So I'm just sanding it back at the moment. We're gonna paint behind the headlights and grille black. We're having the white show through behind the grille, so I don't know. I'm gonna do it all black, and then it should look better. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm trying to make this look as good as it can. And yeah, should look alright. There was a bit of rust up along that seam there, so I've just gotten rid of the seam sealer there. Wire wheeled it out. Gonna paint it and then reseal it with some seam sealer I've got here. This I would like to fix because that's a pretty bad bit of rust in a really obvious spot too. But what I'm probably going to do for now is just wire wheel off as much as I can and then fill that hole with some seam sealant. It's just going to be a temporary thing until I spray paint the van. Paint it. It's just going to be painted white again, so we can do the livery on the side. But you know, I would like to fix rust in spots, and that was one of the bad spots I've wanted to fix. The other thing is, oh yeah, the door has to be painted white as well. But the other thing is, I have a pressure pack of white which I found to paint this. The problem is, the pressure pack wasn't doing a very nice even spray. In fact, it was really fucking shit. And I'm not happy that it was playing up that bad, because like, look at this. I've never had a pressure pack just fucking squirt lumps and fucking shit out. Like, it's just, you know, it's spotty everywhere. It was spitting like drips of it out. It was just, yeah, it was fucked. It was fucked. So, as ugly as it is, that's going to stay like that until I can colour match this to the van when I paint the van. So, you know. And hopefully if I can get the grill and all that done today, I can make a start on the digital dash. We'll see. Now this bit of rust here, luckily, doesn't go into the cabin. It's just this panel here and the gap behind it, between the panel just below it. So that doesn't go into the cabin, luckily. Meaning, when I go to paint this thing, I could actually cut this out carefully and repair it without having to cut into the cabin, which would be nice. Because it's all just rusted underneath. The couple layers of metal have just rusted, so, you know. But the metal to the cabin looks fucking fine, so, I don't know. Water got trapped in here somehow. I'm not too sure how. Mind the chickens. There we go. It's all painted black in there now. I'm just gotta fit everything, and then I can fix that rust spot there. That's already looking heaps cleaner with that section done black. Need some kind of push-in clip. There's one. Nope, there's one. That's what we need to hold the grill in on the bottom. That'll do the job. Never mind, that one's not long enough. I need like One of those Christmas tree clips. One of the ones that have heaps of what look like little threads on them, but they're not. Oh, there we go. I can see one. If I can fucking get it. It's a bit bigger and uglier, but that's all I'm going to be able to use. Oh, that one's a bit better actually. That also looks like it'll break easy, but you know, it's either one of these. I'll just go this one. Alright, the grill's in with that little Christmas tree plug, and these are on. What these do is once it's attached to the clips here, those slip under and spring the thing back, so there's no way it can just fall forward. See those tabs slip under, and then as you tighten this up, they slip under there properly. And it also holds the grill in, so there's no way the grill can come out. That's the front done. For now. For now it's done. Alright, now that that's done, need to put this rail on. To do that I need to put some cavity wax in it, so that way it doesn't rust out, and then I can bolt it on. Now this stuff's pretty bloody good. Spray a fair amount inside whatever cavity. Wipe up. Yeah, this is pretty good stuff. I've used it on the cavities on the yellow Celica that still needs paint out there, and not a spot of rust has showed up anywhere after the couple years of it sitting out in the weather. I mean, it's got a car cover on it, but you know. So it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Just gotta make sure it gets everywhere. I've already sprayed crap loads in here, so it should do the job. But it's good stuff. It's really runny. And then it sort of sets, not tacky, but like oily. Yeah, it's good stuff. I mean, Sikaflex, there's probably other brands that make the shit too. But this is a Sikaflex brand cavity wax. I'm not sponsored by Sikaflex or anything like that. Yeah, sponsored with like, what, 100 subs? Anyway, it's good shit. Done. Works wickedly. And I just need to put some seam sealant in that hole and then done. Angry Rahgo. Yeah, one of the dumber things I've done. But hey, at least the front end of this thing's finally looking complete. The grill I won't bother painting until I paint the van, because I'm going to get a whole bunch of stuff off of the van and paint it gloss black, like the mirrors and, you know, the wiper arms and stuff like that. The spoiler on the rear hatch I might change. I might see if I can get an old Skyline replica one, the Hakasuka I think they're called. Don't know how you pronounce it, but yeah, get a replica of one of those spoilers I reckon. But that's it for now, guys. I'm tired. Spent the last 2 days doing this because I finally had some free time to do some work to Rahgo, and she needed it. She'd been neglected for a while. I don't know when I'm going to be tackling this again, because the major issue is all this crap here is actually stuff that's meant to go in the Rahgo. It's all the interior pieces that finish it off. It's the fucking, you know, I've got the bloody roof lining up there. I've still got the sticker bomb panel over there, which needs to go on the roof, and like I have all this shit I need to fit. I haven't even fit the flares. Like that was meant to be done months ago. It's yeah, I've got to get around to doing all this shit. I really do. So Noob's on hold for now because I need to get the Rahgo done so I can move this shit. So any of the free days I have where I'm not doing business stuff or house renovations, I'll be working on this Rahgo. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. Sorry it's not a super awesome substantial episode with fucking 3T GTE shit in it, but you know. Alright guys, catch us later.